Hi guys, it's Leanne. Welcome back to my very unfulfilled channel. How are you all doing today? Anyway, so we're gonna have a little chat about, not a chat, just about what we've got kind of planned for this year ahead and what I'm trying to do to make my life slightly less stressed because I am a giant hothead, like all the time. So in the new year, we all make New Year's resolutions and we all sit there and we're like, we're going to do it. We're going to lose weight and go to the gym. And I'm not making either one of them because I will never stick to it. I've moved down here. When we moved, that dog is the one thing that's going to stress me out constantly. I have gained a stone since I've been here. I'm generally a chubba-lub now, and I generally don't care. Although I should actually. I should probably start doing something. Try and help me out a little bit. So I've made it in my head that I'm not going to be as phased as I used to be. Like, I used to get so stressed over everything all the time. And truthfully, I had a whole week off last week and I've just felt so much better until the weekend and until that dog broke his lead and tried to go after another dog. And I almost killed that dog because he is just being an absolute dickhead, like constantly. He just won't shut up and he's just been an idiot. So I need to figure out how to stop him from breaking leads because he's broken I don't know how many now because he pulls so hard and he literally snaps the retractor. But even when you hold, he's snapped it. So I'm gonna have to get a chain one or something to hook onto his harness because he is an asshole, and he has been a lot lately. So he's the only bugger that has stressed me out literally this last week. And I mean, I've had things that have happened, like my car has been playing up for a little while now. My car has officially died. And I mean, officially died. The head gasket's gone in it. And I'm like, I'm not putting any more money into it. We're going to have to just survive on one car until I can buy another one, which is no time soon because we have no spare cash ever. If anything ever happens, we're buggered because we have no spare cash. And I go to work, and I think I need to have this somehow clicked in my head that I need to kind of understand this and try and figure it out and just change how my head is slightly wired. Because I go to work. Now I can only work evenings because James works in the day. Obviously, he works full time and he does a lot of hours. And a lot of it he has to do out of our support for the company that we work for, which is absolutely fine. I don't mind. But I don't earn as much money as I used to earn anymore. I earn, it's only a couple £100 less, but that couple £100 is a lot of money when we used to rely on that money so much. So I am trying to somehow change the way that my head is thinking because I had picked up overtime over the summer, and I was literally doing 5 or 6 shifts a week, literally 5 or 6 shifts a week, and I was only doing 4 hours a shift because I can't do any more. The company that I worked for, I can only do, they close at 10. James gets home at 5, well, gone 5, and then I start at 6 and I work till 10. So I can only do 4 hours an evening unless I go to a different company. The problem is because James is out of our support and what he has to do, sometimes something can go wrong and he would have to go all the way to Oxford or go all the way to Birmingham, or he'd have to go down to the other, he's got to go all over the place, and if something goes wrong he has to go. And we've got the 2 kids and we've got no family down here, no friends down here. So I'm trying to change my mind, change how I'm thinking about things. I don't want to do all these hours. I don't want to do 5, 6 evenings a week and actually not ever spend any time with my children. I'd like to be able to do their homework with them. I'd like to take my kids swimming and actually watch them swim, because at first, when I first come down here, I wasn't ever working a Monday. So that was amazing, and I could go and watch my kids swim every single week because I booked it on that Monday because I knew I wasn't working, wouldn't have to rush around. and it's fine. And now I am always put on a Monday, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to. I don't know whether it's just that thing. I don't like asking people, and I don't want to ask. But I'm gonna have to speak to my manager and say to my manager, like, can I go back and not do Mondays? Just put me on any other day. Just don't put me on a Monday, because. And the other thing with my car going, we're now down to one car, which means the kids start swimming at 5. The youngest starts at 5. The oldest is at 5:30. He finishes at 6, and I start at 6. So James has to get from work to the swimming pool, and then we have to do some kind of swap, and then one will take the car, like that. Whereas we only have one car now, so we can't even do that. He won't walk back with the kids because the youngest will moan the whole way, and I won't be able to. It would take me longer than half an hour to walk from the swimming pool up to work. So I need to talk to my manager about this, because obviously I need to be able to take the kids swimming. It's something they need to do, and Sky's now gone up a lesson. We live by the beach. The kids need to be able to swim, because it's a main thing we do in the summer. We go to the beach all the time, and they need to know how to swim. So the other thing we're trying to do is we're trying to really look at our money and try and work out, actually, what do we need? Do we need this, this, and this? Because if we don't need this, this, and this, then we need to cancel this, this, and this. So we literally got rid of everything at one point. We had no TV. We've got no TV at all. Our aerial doesn't even work in our ceiling, in our loft. So the only thing we do pay for is the TV license. And even at one point I was like, shall we just cancel that TV license, because we don't watch TV. The kids will sit and watch YouTube, or like if they have to, they'll watch YouTube. And we was borrowing my sister's Netflix account, and then she got rid of that, which was fine. And then we just kind of went on with the YouTube, and it got to about 2 months into not having the Netflix and not being able to watch any kind of TV, and I just said to James, I was like, I'm going to get the one screen package, which is like $4.99 a month or something like that, and that will do, because we're not all going to be watching it at one time. We've got the TV downstairs, we'll be watching it on there, the kids will be watching it on there, and then when they go to bed and we go to bed, we then flick it to our TV, because the kids won't watch it in their bedroom. So we don't need the multi-screen, because I'm not going to sit up here and watch Netflix up here while the kids are downstairs, and vice versa. The kids aren't going to come up here and watch it while I'm watching it downstairs. So I'm trying to think of different things to try and like set my mind more at ease with certain things. The other thing I've been doing for a long time since we've moved down here is I went back to counselling, which is, it's all right. I just don't find them overly useful, to be honest. We just go around the same roundabout. We probably know I've got depression anyway. I've got really bad anxiety, but I also have horrendous anger problems, and I don't sleep. So mixed with lack of sleep, my anxiety, when that flares up really badly, my depression's kind of all right at the moment. Like it's under wraps. It's all right. It's fine. But when the lack of sleep and the anxiety flare up, I am like a hothead. I am terrible. Like, you don't really want to be around me, and generally no one does want to be around me, because I'm not a nice person when I explode. So I'm trying to chill a bit without taking medication or any kind of crazy drug or any type of drug anyway, ever, because I don't need it. I'm just me. So I've started to write down things that really annoy me now as well. So I've got a book I just write it so I know what's really hacked me off. And that way, when I can see it, I can see kind of like what triggers me. And I can obviously try and stop how that is affecting me in a way. So life at the moment is obviously a little bit difficult, especially when you get paid a week earlier than normal, like Christmas, which was joyful. And you think that's an awesome idea, but then it makes you skint 2 weeks closer to payday, like really badly. And we've had a really busy kind of couple. Well, this month has been really busy. We've had like my birthday at the beginning of the month, and then we went to my friend's house for the weekend, and then we had this weekend just gone. James went fishing with his brother the whole weekend. I stayed at my mum and dad's. The dog annoyed the crap out of me. And then this weekend coming up, we're going to my sister's for the whole weekend. And then we've got a weekend off where we've got nothing planned, and I'm actually working that weekend. And then the weekend after that, what we're doing? Oh, me and James has our work doing. So we have a really, really busy kind of schedule, which is really nice. And I'm fine with that. Like I'm pretty chill with that. It's gonna be a really nice busy weekend. There's a lot to do. It's not like I haven't got anything to do. The only thing is I have nothing to do in the day other than housework and shopping, maybe like food shop. I've got nothing to do in the day. So I've now also really started to crack on with my college work in the day to try and get that kind of done so I can understand what I'm doing a little bit more while I'm doing my college. And I've got my exams in about 14 weeks, and it turns out our class is super behind, so I'm trying to help myself a little bit so that I don't have to do this again next year, because it's my second year. I should have probably carried on with it last year and just drove back home the twice a week and just done it that way. Probably should have done that. That way I would have just done my exams and I would have been done. But now I've kind of moved myself down here, and although my English teacher's a lot better, I just don't get along with my maths teacher. Like, I just don't like my maths teacher. I really struggle. And it's not like I don't like her, I just don't like the way she teaches. It just doesn't sink in. Whereas my tutor from last year was amazing. He was so good, and I understood everything that he wanted me to do, and it was just a lot easier. But hey ho, that is life anyway. So trying to make myself a little bit chill. If you've got any ideas on how that's gonna, any tips for me, that'd be amazing, so I can not be so stressed. That'd be great. Anyway, I won't go because I've got washing on and I've got to do stuff. Bye guys.